All right, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. We're almost wrapping up the end of our second week of virtual learning. And I wanted to walk you through a couple of things because I keep getting the same question over and over again. So I know there's a small point of confusion, and I'd like to try to alleviate that so it's less stressful for you and for me, because I feel bad that these are some skills that we had at the beginning of the school year and we may not remember, or we have different levels of remembering and things like that. So one of the assignments you have to do today is, or that you have to have for this week done, is the geography flow chart. This does count as a quiz grade, so you want to make sure that you get it done. And this is the assignment this week that is causing the most confusion. So to start with, where we're going to find our classwork, or where we're going to find this assignment, is we're going to go into Google Classroom. I happen to be in my second hour class. This is the same if you're in first hour or fifth hour as well. You're going to go onto classwork. And when you get to classwork, you're going to find where it says the Greek assignment. So you can sort by topics. You can look by all the topics, or, oh, my little thing just went away. Or you can look at just the ancient Greek assignments. So in the ancient Greek assignments, the first one we had to do was the ancient Greece geography notes. You want to do this first. In my second hour, 16 of you already have it done. So the other 10 of you need to make sure that you do that today. And then with the second assignment is the geography flowchart. So this is the one we're going to take a look at today. So in the flowchart, you're going to see this. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a copy of this document here. Okay, so it says that it's view only, so you need to make a copy of it. So if I click on the document, for you, it's going to say you can't edit it, you need editing rights, it's going to request that you edit. Don't ask for editing rights because I'm not going to give them to you because it's a document right now. So this is what it looks like, except for the fact that it says that you can't edit it. So what you're going to do to make a copy of it, you're going to go to File, and then you're going to go to click on Make a Copy. And then you can just call it Copy of Ancient Greek Geography Flowchart Document, which is what I called it, or you can delete that and you can call it My Copy, or you can call it, your last name, Copy of Flowchart. Okay. You don't need to worry about sharing it with the same people or what folder it goes in. It should just go straight to your drive. And then you're going to click on OK. Once you click on OK, you can see that the document is loading right now. And as the document loads, you're going to be able to then edit the document. So now instead of it saying mine, it has your name, or it will say copy of, and then you'll be able to edit. You can either type here or you can type down here. So the causes, the archipelagos. How did the archipelagos affect the daily life of the ancient Greeks? What did they do because they lived on islands? What did they not do because they lived on islands? That's the effect that I'm looking for here. So you're going to think about that for archipelagos, for mountains, and for peninsulas. And then you're going to put all of your ideas together as your big takeaway. Okay, so that's going to be your big takeaway. What do all of these landforms, answering this question, how did the geography of ancient Greece affect the day-to-day life of the ancient Greeks? Right, so that's going to go down here in this box here. Now you're all done, and you need to share your work with me. So I'm going to take you to a different screen. Don't get too complicated, or don't get too confused, but I had to find another class where I was a student of to show you the student screen. So I'm done with my work, right? And then I'm going to go, okay, I have to go back into classroom, and now I need to attach my work. Now this is my screen from the teacher point. So this, you don't see this. You don't see how many people have turned it in, how many people have it assigned yet need to do it, how many I have graded already. So, but your screen looks like this. Okay, so if I go to classwork, I have this assignment here. Okay, so you go and you view your assignment and you get something that looks like this, except it doesn't say negative exponents and square roots, etc. It tells you how many points it's worth, tells you who assigned it, when it was assigned, what you need to complete. Now you have your work done, but you need to turn it in. So if you just mark it as done, well, you don't have anything here for me to grade. So you're going to click on your work where it says add or create. Now you just created this document and it's in your Google Drive. So you're going to click on Google Drive. Most likely, because you just worked on it, it's going to show up in your recent files. So here's my copy. So here it says Detloff copy of flowchart. This is the one I just worked on. or you can go to My Drive and you can search for it if it doesn't show up in any of your folders or in any of your documents. Okay, so I'm going to go back to recent because that was faster to find it. Click on it. Once I click on it, then the add button is highlighted and I can add my work. When I do that, my work gets assigned or gets attached to the assignment. Now, I can turn it in. So when I'm ready to submit all your files for this assignment, remember to turn it in. So since this is the first time I'm turning in an assignment for this class, I get that message. So when I click turn in, it tells me I'm going to turn in my work. One attachment will be submitted for this assignment. Do I want to do that? Yes, I need to turn in my work. I don't know to grade your work unless you mark it as turned in. Okay? So now it takes a few minutes for it to turn it in, but it is all done. And now I can move on to my next assignment. Here's the thing. Sometimes every once in a while you go, oh no, I forgot to do that last question. And that's half my points for this assignment. Now, if I open up my work, it says that it's view only. I can't edit it anymore. Now I need those editing rights. And I don't know what to do. I need to request edit access. No, you don't. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to not panic. You're going to go back. You're going to unsubmit your work. If you unsubmit, you'll be able to add or change things to your attachments. Once you're done, then you need to resubmit it. So I'm going to unsubmit it. Okay, so then now when I go to my document, hey, look, I can edit my document again. Okay, so I can go and I can look at wherever I want to go and I can re-look at it. If you can't type on it, try reloading the document. Sometimes you just need to reload it. And then when you reload it, then you can actually, it's a lot easier. So now you can see I can add things to my document that I made. When I'm all done, I'm going to go back to Classroom and I'm going to make sure I click on Turn In, right? If you don't turn it in, what I see is that it's still marked as assigned, right? So make sure you add your work and make sure you turn it in. So to review, you're going to go to your assignment. You're going to go to your assignment. You're going to click on Add or Create. You already created the document, so you're going to go to Add. You're going to go to your Google Drive. If you hadn't made a document, you could create a new blank document. So if I click on Blank Documents, it's going to create a blank document that is already attached to my work then, right? So I'm going to go to Add or Create. I'm going to Add because it's in my Google Drive. I'm going to find my document. I click on it. I add it. And then when I'm all done, just go back here. When I'm all done, I click Turn In. Okay, and then it will turn in all of my work. You only need to make one copy of the document. So you're either making a copy of this document in Lucidchart or Lucidchart, or you're doing it in Google Docs. It's going to be easier to make a copy in Google Docs. Right? So I recommend making a copy of this one. So anytime you get an assignment that's view only, you're going to have to make a copy of it. You're going to have to make a copy of it and then attach your work. If you're confused, make sure you send me a message and let me know. Otherwise, next week, we're going to go over exactly how the geography and religion affected ancient Greeks. But I want to give everybody a chance to figure out the answers on their own. If you are unhappy with a grade and it is below a 70%, you can always redo it and then return it in. Please do not return in your work. So please don't turn it in unless you make major changes to it. Okay, so don't resubmit your work unless you make major changes, but make sure you get all your stuff turned in by Friday. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you within a day, if not sooner. All right, so have a great day. Make sure you get all your work done. So the geography notes, the flow chart, the religion notes, and then the summary of the myth, right? So at this point, you should have 3 of the 4 done because today is, you should have at least 2 of them done because today is Thursday. So you should have all of the geography stuff done and you should be working on the religion notes today and turning that in so that you're staying on task. If you need help with this, let me know and I can help make a schedule for you as well. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.